Good morning. This is Kimberly Jade with your WJLP News Break. Governor Phil Murphy announced policy changes that would allow government workers to take voluntary furloughs to avert layoffs. We begin with some breaking news. New Jersey authorities have announced the state's first death linked to COVID-19. The Small Business Administration gave another glimpse into PPP activity, stating that over $175 billion was approved just 5 days into the program's second round of funding. Reporting in Old Bridge for Jersey Matters, I'm Kimberly Jade. The New Jersey Department of Labor says that help is on the way for the thousands of people that are looking to file for unemployment. I spoke with a few people who are out of work, frustrated, and about to lose hope.
It's been over 30 days now. Neither one of us are working.
According to the Mayo Clinic, they say that lead in our water can result in learning disabilities, hearing loss, seizures in children as well as adults. So environmentalists urge us to be vigilant because there is no safe level of lead in our water. Now the question is, how can we best prepare ourselves from a coronavirus outbreak here in New Jersey? Heather Fordham is with us live in studio with the details. Heather. You've heard the headlines. Leaving your child or pet in a hot car could be deadly. They say the average time to read a text message is 5 seconds. Would you ever go on the highway with your eyes closed for 5 seconds? It's hard to believe that it was only 10 minutes before we found ourselves a distracted driver. What a memorable night in New Jersey. Musical artists from all across the world have traveled here for the MTV Video Music Awards. We are back at historic Convention Hall in Asbury Park for the event New Jerseyans wait for all year. Oh, what a night it was in Asbury Park.
Kimberly, it's Jersey. We don't get impressed with nothing. Am I right or wrong?
You made such a great point. Bergen County, Essex County. What about the guys in Cape May County? What about Atlantic City?
How great is she?
I mean, what about the other half of the state?
I know.
It's
I
crazy.
agree.
Kimberly Kravitz here in the 7th Congressional District, where we are encountering one of the most contentious races in New Jersey. Do you expect Donald Trump to win the state of New Jersey?
Oh, listen, I think he can make it. I think he can make New Jersey competitive, and it's going to be up to him as to how hard he works and how much time and effort they spend there.
We're speaking with neighbors who tell us that he was a wonderful man, wonderful officer, and we also know that he was committed to taking guns off the street in Jersey City. Only to see the owner was already on to us and let the customer sneak out the back door.
So she's violating Executive Order 107 of the governor's state of emergency.
Here at Fulfill, volunteers are lining the room, of course, adhering to social distancing. You could see the yellow lines here that are separating people. I was here in Ocean Grove when 17-year-old Sam Jarmer suffered a spinal injury while on the job as a lifeguard over the summer. But with many prayers and loving messages, a miracle happened.
When my accident initially happened, I couldn't move anything from my neck down, and now I can move my arms.
On July 24th, Sam the lifeguard dove over a wave and hit a sandbar, leaving him paralyzed in the water. He is fighting to get his swimming legs back with the support from his community. So in the past 10 weeks, we have seen a major dip in person-to-person contact. So if you are going to work each day or enjoying life on the town, just practice good hygiene and be sure to wash your hands. Small businesses and restaurant owners have been criticizing the federal government regarding the Paycheck Protection Program loans. The funds for the PPP ran out last week, and we spoke to one restaurant owner who is extremely frustrated.
The PPP loan is a loan through the government that is 2.5 times your average monthly payroll. From the moment that the funds hit our bank account, we have 8 weeks to spend that money in order for it to be forgivable.
Restaurant owner Neely Robinson says it was a blessing that the loan was approved, but not a blessing in how quickly she received it.
Clock's been ticking, right, for us to take advantage of this loan, and we're probably operating at maybe a third of what our typical revenue is.
And it would have been nice to have a little bit more of a say in how we were going to use our money for our business model.
Another business we spoke to is still waiting on their loan after nearly 2 months of applying for it.
We put our applications in right away, so figure end of March all the way up till now, not a single dollar received.
The hope is that Congress will continue to go to bat for restaurants and small businesses.
They're asking Congress to start a restaurants stabilization fund, which will be used for the dip in revenue that all restaurants are about to be taking.
Early on, one of the flaws in the PPP loans were that restaurant giants like Ruth's Chris and Shake Shack, along with the Los Angeles Lakers, received millions of dollars. These companies didn't do anything wrong. They returned the money, but it did slow the process for companies like Heirloom Kitchen from getting their share.
I agree that not all business models are the same, and I feel that especially something that we're doing here, we're pretty small.
Ruth Chris, all of a sudden these things come out, they get $20 million. Guys like us, small businesses, I haven't seen not even a red cent.
One day at a time is the only way for businesses like Heirloom Kitchen to determine their financial future.
Lots of question marks, and I would say that when we took the loan knowing that we were making the best decision for our business today, because that's all we know right now.
Just last weekend, the Small Business Administration gave another glimpse into PPP activity, stating that over $175 billion was approved just 5 days into the program's second round of funding. Reporting in Old Bridge for Jersey Matters, I'm Kimberly Jade. Welcome. This is a live special report. We are moments away from a daily briefing on the novel coronavirus. We've all been guilty of avoiding our dentist with our busy schedules and finding that time to squeeze in an appointment. But you might be running out of excuses because now in New Jersey, the dentist office can come right to your workplace. And for any businesses that might be interested, you could bring Henry the dentist right on site at no cost.
It's not where you're from or who you are. It's, everybody has the culture, and food is something that strings it together.
You've prepared 2 of the dishes that we see here on the Eat, Drink Local Restaurant Week. Be sure to download our mobile app for instant weather and news if you haven't already. For additional content, visit our website at njnn.tv. Stay with New Jersey News Network for the latest developments of the coronavirus. I'm Kimberly Jade.